Breaking news, Tulsi Gabbard says that on the way out, she's going to release all these documents that prove that Tony Fauci committed crimes. I think that Tony Fauci committed crimes. I think that, I don't know why Tulsi is doing this, but I will tell you this. I will predict that no sustainable case will ever be made against Tony Fauci. And here's why. He didn't lie. He didn't give satisfactory answers because of what they were looking for. Trump threw him under the bus, just like he's doing to JD Vance right now, because he doesn't want to take credit for policy decisions that were made by this administration, not just by Tony Fauci. And if you want to talk about gain of function, you want to talk about where the money went and who it went through and who ran it and what Tony should have known, there's plenty of room for criticism and accountability. But at the end of the day, what you're looking for is a head to put on a pike that they made COVID. And Tony Fauci did not have anything to do with making COVID-19. There's no proof of that. So that's my prediction. You don't have to like it, but I'm not in the business of pleasing people. That's what Trump does. That's why he throws people under the bus and then has them take the blame for the decisions he made. Okay? Just like we're seeing with the Iran deal right now.
So where was this information for the last year and a half, Tulsi Gabbard? You've been in that position for a year and a half. You claim to have this evidence. Where was it? Why is it only being released now that you've retired or resigned or whatever it is you're doing? You're going home. Why is it now that you're releasing this alleged evidence? Because I agree with him. You guys are looking for a head to put on a pike. Donald Trump created a narrative. His followers bought into that narrative. That narrative has not been proven to be true, but they desperately need it to be proven true. And so they're still, in 2026, going after Anthony Fauci based on false pretenses. Unfortunately for me, I am never going to see a United States of America again where this type of insanity is not prevalent in the political system. It's going to take the boomers and the Gen Xers dying off naturally, of course, and this world getting handed down to the younger generations before I think that we purge ourselves of this lunacy. So I'm never going to see a United States of America where that exists. Maybe they get tamped back down a little bit underground. Who the hell knows? But this is... They talk about how Trump lives in everybody's head rent-free because we're talking about the stuff that the President of the United States says or does. They are still talking about Obama. 10 years later, they're still talking about Fauci. They're still talking about Hillary Clinton. And these people occupy space inside MAGA's heads. Tony Fauci, as long as Donald Trump is alive, they're never going to stop going after Tony Fauci for doing nothing but trying to help the whole goddamn world. It is the worst, least informed, and dumbest political movement in American history. Probably in world history.